ottawapaintframes.com.
Ottawa Paint, Frames, and Decor is open Saturdays from 9 to noon in downtown Ottawa.
Selling your home? Find out what you need to do before it's placed on the market. Call Daryl Stottlemyre, Reese & Nichols Town and Country Realty, 785-241-0208.
ValleyVet.com, ValleyVet.com.
Ranchers, have you been thinking about freeze branding those replacement heifers? Valley Vet Supply has number sets and can make your own custom brand as well. Valley Vet is also your headquarters for electric brands, tattoo equipment, and ear tags including Allflex, Ytex, Agritag, and Ritchie, as well as EID tags. And you can safeguard your calf crop by using a special 2-inch calf brand from Valley Vet. No matter where you live, you always get neighborly customer service, expert advice, and quick shipping. You can find out more and place your order online at valleyvet.com. Or give them a call and talk with one of Valley Vet's helpful customer service people. Everything for your cattle and ranch horses is just a call or click away at Valley Vet in Marysville. All in stock for same-day shipment.
ValleyVet.com, ValleyVet.com, Valley Vet Supply.
The sound of a loved one's heartbeat tugs at your heartstrings and may also lower your heart rate. Visit adventhealth.com/feelwhole to learn more.
A feast for your eyes and food for your table. Homebase has edibles and ornamentals in stock now. Choose from assorted fruit trees starting at $24.99. Drift and knockout roses, $11.99. And daylilies, just $6.99. If you're gardening on a budget, you can still fill your cart with assorted flowers and vegetables for just 99 cents each. Price is good through Sunday. So stop in and stock up. Homebase in South Ottawa, 785-242-8200.
Clean, affordable, and safe. If you're looking for independent living with these criteria, look no further than Rock Creek of Ottawa. Hi, it's Courtney Taylor inviting you to consider independent living apartments at Rock Creek. Each apartment includes a spacious bedroom, full bath, dining area, and furnished kitchen. You also get an all-inclusive rate, which means one monthly payment includes electric, cable, water, trash, and one free meal at noon. Call today, 785-242-5399, or visit rockcreekofottawa.com. Rock Creek of Ottawa. You're the reason we're here.
Buying a car is a big investment, especially if you've had credit problems in the past. New Century Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Payola understands that sometimes life gets the best of your bank account. And their Fresh Start program is designed to help customers who need that extra hand up to get back on an even financial footing. No shame, no judgment. Just a square deal from your hometown dealer. New Century Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Call today. Toll free. 888-757-3673.
DQ presents How to Make Mom and the Whole Family Happy This Mother's Day. Step 1. Give Mom a world-famous DQ cake made with vanilla soft serve and a fudge and crunch center. Step 2. Dig in. Slice into that shareable DQ cake and give everyone a piece, starting with Mom, of course. Step 3. Watch as everyone enjoys this Mother's Day favorite. Because when Mom is happy, everyone's happy. And nothing makes Mom happier than sharing the happy with her favorite people. And by happy, we mean DQ cake. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas and the home for Ottawa University Brave Sports, welcomes you to this broadcast of OU Brave Softball. Brought to you by Quality Structures, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kramer Pharmacy, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Brave Softball on KOFO is also brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Arvest Bank. Now let's go to the field for OU Brave Softball. Here's KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Complex in Great Bend, Kansas, as we start the KCAC Softball Championships between the number 1 seed Ottawa University Braves and the Sterling College Warriors, the 8th seed. We're going to go ahead and take a break for the national anthem. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves Softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS. When was the last time you gave someone you care about a gift? Just because. It's not their birthday, not a holiday when they would expect it. It's just another day. And they're getting a new set of earrings, a new bracelet, a new ring, recreated from a family heirloom. Just because. It doesn't have to be a special occasion for you to visit Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff can help you pick out the right gift from their vast selection anytime, even when it's just because. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
Welcome back to the Great Bend Sports Complex and day one of the KCAC Softball Championships as the number 1 seed and number 20 ranked nationally Ottawa Braves with a record of 37-5 will be the home team today. The visiting team, the number 8 seed Sterling College Warriors, coming with a record of 12-30, 9-15. And as usual, I am joined again, as always, by Matt Kincaid. I think Jay has said all year I'm not allowed to call a game by myself because the Braves have been pretty darn good with you in the building. So dealt with a little bit of rain, Matt, but seems like you're starting to get a little clear off a little bit.
Yeah, no, I think there's a little bit of clearing back in the west, and hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed that we'll have good weather the rest of the day as well as the rest of the week.
Looking at your temperature, 56 degrees, southwest wind at 8 miles per hour. Rain chances are going to decrease as the game goes on, but the field is damp. You know, talking to head coach Jay Kent, he prefers a faster field, but we've seen Ottawa, who plays on a turf field, doesn't play on dirt like we have here. That helps them sometimes when they want to play small ball, but it sounds like with some deeper fences, Ottawa's going to look to go to the gaps.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly right. And you know, the one thing the rain has done is settled the infield, so it's going to play more like the turf than it does regular dirt field. Not as much dust and stuff at this point, at least early in the game.
Ottawa has won 16 straight games, just one win away from tying the OU softball school record of 17 wins. That one goes back to 2017, a special year for OU as they made their first trip to the NAIA World Series. It'll be Kaysen Rasmussen on the mound for OU, and she will be facing the leadoff hitter, number 4, Julia Biela, to get us started from the left side here at Field 2 at the Great Bend Sports Complex. We'll get you that second game that's going on concurrently in just a second. Rasmussen starts out with a fastball, 4 strike 1, and we are underway from the KCAC tournament. The other game going on, the number 2 seed Bethany is hosting, or the home team against Tabor, the number 7 seed. So we'll keep you updated on that score. This is game 1 of 2 guaranteed games of coverage today, as that one's fouled away. And it's 0-2. We'll have Ottawa University Braves baseball. The 5 seed will take on the 2 seed Tabor College at 3 p.m. And Matt, right now, as we're kind of back-to-back with the baseball stadium, the top seed Oklahoma Wesleyan trailing Bethany College 6-4. I believe was the last look I got. Yes, it is still 6-4 in the 7th inning.
Yeah, that game is moving along really quickly today, for sure.
0-2 delivery from Rasmussen, and that one real good. Umpire says it was a little low in the count at 1-2. And I think Biela was looking for something maybe out of the zone, and Rasmussen trying to attack, almost able to get her looking. 1-2 delivery from Kaysen, and strike 3 swinging. First out of the game, first strikeout for Rasmussen in the KCAC Championship. Ottawa winning the matchup back on March 16th, a sweep for OU, 8-0 in Game 1. That ended in 5, and then a 7-4 victory in Game 2. Batting second for the Sterling College Warriors, Alyssa Mason, a freshman pitcher from Arlington, Texas, and she will hit from the right side. 0-1 pitch from Rasmussen at the belt for strike 1. No balls in the strike. Delivery from Kaysen. Breaking ball at the knees. It's strike 2. And it's 0-2. Rasmussen, the 5'8 junior from Santa Cruz, California, has been tremendous this year for OU with a record of 21-3. 0-2 delivery from Rasmussen, low and outside. It's 1-2. Both teams wearing gray. Ottawa a darker gray. Braves across the chest in white, outlined in gold. Sterling with the lighter gray. The numerals in maroon, outlined in navy. 1-2 delivery from Rasmussen. Swinging strike 3, and that's 2 straight Ks for Kaysen to start the afternoon.
Yeah, Kaysen looks good on toeing the rubber there today. Casey, good velocity. You can tell that a little bit of extra rest over the last week has helped her for sure.
Oh, you're right. Last game for OU, April 27th. And really for every team in the conference was April 27th. First pitch delivered to the 3-hitter, Vanessa Burnett, the senior catcher from El Paso, Texas, is a strike.
You know, it's kind of an interesting concept with having all the teams off for basically a week. I know it wasn't necessarily planned that way, but it's kind of, it evens the playing field. Anybody that had momentum rolling, they've got to restart it.
0-1 pitch, chopped foul towards the Ottawa dugout, and it's 0-2. We'll do our best to try and get stats to you. Currently no live stats here at the Great Bend Sports Complex. So we'll try and get those to you as the afternoon goes on. But Rasmussen 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Kaysen peers in to her catcher, Justice Rodriguez. 0-2 delivery, just misses low and outside, and it's 1-2. Didn't even have time to run through the defensive alignment for OU yet. Hasn't changed for those that have followed this team all year. Defensively in the outfield, Hickman, Pickering, and Bates. We'll get the rest after this pitch. 1-2 delivery from Rasmussen. Swinging strike 3 as she strikes out the side in the top of the first inning. As it is Sterling 0, and the Braves coming to the plate in the KCAC tournament. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Today's pros need today's tools, and nobody understands that better than the Home Depot. Our app makes it simpler to get supplies ordered and delivered. Our online project calculators cut guesswork and last-second supply runs. Job site delivery puts what you need where and when you need it. And rental puts the right equipment in your hands, but not your overhead. That's how today's pros get more done. New tech, new tools, old-fashioned hard work. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Kaysen Rasmussen off to a good start here in the first round of the KCAC tournament, striking out the side against the Sterling College Warriors. On the other side for Sterling is going to be number 24, Tian Edens, the 5'6" senior from Cloverdale, California. So 2 Californians battling here in the first round, and couldn't ask for a better start for OU as Sterling not even able to put it in play to start the game.
Yeah, I mean, Rasmussen came out, was dominant as you would expect her to be early. And one thing that really struck me, too, is both teams very vocal from their benches, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement to be here to play today for sure.
Well, and that's the one thing. Ottawa, who's already clinched the regular season title, which gets in the automatic bid to the national tournament, most likely looking at a trip to Dodge City. As Coach Kant said, everyone else in this tournament is playing for their season. Can you match the intensity? And so far in that first inning, Ottawa did that. We'll see if they can jump out early and get a lead. As the winner of this game will actually play later tonight against the winner of the 4-5 matchup, McPherson and Oklahoma Wesley, and that game starting at 5 o'clock. So the winner of this one playing at 7:30 tonight. And when you're thinking about arms, especially knowing that the other game, the 4-5 matchup, starts at 5 o'clock, more than likely you're not going to see their ace. So it's important for Ottawa to try and get a lead, and it's Sammy Bates who will be leading it off for OU as she's done all year. The senior from Olathe will take a fastball for strike 1.
The Bates has been a very productive leadoff hitter for Ottawa during the course of this year.
The 5'6" senior in right field. 0-1 delivery in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Took those first 2 pitches, the lefty. Oh, 2 delivery is a rise ball high, and it's 1-2. Braves coached by Jay Kent in his 20th season. Sterling coached by Taylor Stoltz in her first season. 1-2 count to Bates. Bottom of the first inning, no score, and she's going to hit this one to first. Nice snag by the first baseman. Going to be a close play at first, but gets her by a step on that hard grounder, and stepping on the bag for Sterling was the first baseman, Brenner Jimenez. Brings up the two-hitter, Allie Pickering. Pickering, the 5'10 junior from Winterset, Iowa. An explosive hitter for this team, hitting over .430 on the year. Takes ball outside, and it's 1-0. Pickering, who has put up All-American numbers, Matt, definitely going to be in consideration. 1-0 delivery to her. She's going to hit this one down the first baseline and foul. And it's 1-1.
No, she's had a great year this year for Ottawa for sure. She's, sneaky power, quick on the base pass, can get first to third, put a lot of pressure on the defense. Has even upon occasion laid down some bunts and beat them out.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Delivery to Pickering just out in front of a breaking ball. Fouls it back, and it's 1-2. Pickering, who played her first 2 seasons at Des Moines Area Community College. And with the way Ottawa has been able to hit the ball in the gaps over the last couple of weeks and been able to dig out some triples especially, Pickering has had a couple of those for OU. 1-2 delivery is hit hard but foul down the first baseline, tailing away towards the baseball field, and will remain at 1-2. One-two pitch to Pickering is popped up, and it's going to get out of play as she will fight it off. Today really the only day, Matt, that we're supposed to have any rain over the next 3. But as we know in Great Bend, the precipitation just seems to converge.
It just gathers in anticipation.
1-2 delivery. This one hit right back at the pitcher. Nice snag there. And she'll go to first for the out as Eden's able to field her position for the second out of the inning. Brings up the 3-hitter, Allison Carney, the hottest hitter on this team right now. And it has been the power numbers for Carney. Has hit all of her home runs over the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, she's been really in a groove for sure.
Takes fastball low and inside for ball 1. Carney, the 5'7" sophomore from Valley Falls. First righty for OU in the lineup to face off against Eden. And that pitch is high, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, no score between Ottawa and Sterling. 2-0 delivery from Eden's low, and it's 3-0. And with Loomis standing on deck, you can't really try and pitch around Carney here knowing that you've got the cleanup hitter waiting.
No, exactly.
3-0 delivery right down the middle, and Carney taking the whole way, and it's strike 1.
A lot of hitters in that case in the 3-hole get the green light, but early in the game want to see some pitches. Completely agree with the take.
3-1 delivery. This one's chopped foul towards the Ottawa dugout, and it's 3-2. Ottawa's had a couple foul balls that have been well driven in this first inning. Just got to straighten them out and put it back into play. But you talked about, Ottawa hasn't played in over a week and a half. 3-2 delivery to Carney, and she's going to hit this one back up the middle. Going to be a tough play at short. Going to be close. That one airmailed. Turning for second is Carney, and she's going to take second base on the hard throw from short. And Carney with good speed forcing the error from Samareza.
Yeah, it looks like the shortstop just didn't get her feet quite set. And I still think even though Carney runs well, she would have had time to feel that ball and still make the strong throw, but instead kind of threw it on the run and threw it high off the dugout.
It brings up the cleanup hitter, Lindsey Loomis, with a runner at second base. He has been an RBI machine for OU in 2021. First pitch to Loomis, fastball for a strike, and a big lead at second for Carney. She'll go back to second. She was able to reach on the error. Oh, 1 to the lefty, Loomis. She's going to hit this one to second base, and they will throw her out. Ottawa able to get a runner on, unable to score, though. No runs, no hits, one left on base. We go to the second. Ottawa nothing, Sterling nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is now offering Zumba on Monday nights. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness, cardio, muscle conditioning, balance, and flexibility. We are accepting in-person and online registrations, so get signed up today. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
An impressive bottom of the first inning worked by the senior pitcher, Tian Edens, and Ottawa unable to squeak one across. Remains 0-0. Bring up the leadoff hitter for Sterling, number 32, Brenna Jimenez, the 5'4" junior from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, to face off against Rasmussen, who struck out the side in the first inning. Jimenez hitting from the right side for the Warriors. And it looks like the precipitation starting to work away. That one softly hit. Carney going back on it, makes the grab, just crossing the dirt and into the grassy area behind second base for out number one. So you can see some clouds emptying from the, I believe that's from the east.
Yeah, it's always good to see, begin to see patches of blue sky.
Which you don't see very often here, it feels like. One out in the top of the second inning. That fastball low from Rasmussen on the delivery to Areza. Areza, who had that error, didn't come back to bite the Warriors, though. That two-out error that got Carney to second. Loomis would end up grounding out. And Areza ahead in the count at 1-0. Rasmussen's delivery right down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1. And maybe the player that needed that rest the most, Kason Rasmussen, who has been on the mound for Ottawa all season, giving her a week to kind of rest the arm a little bit, and so far looking pretty good.
No, she looks well-rested and ready for a good week.
1-1 delivery at off speed that Areza chases that was low, and it's 1-2. Didn't get to finish the defensive alignment for OU in that first inning. Fabian at third, Bunfull at short, Carney at second, Loomis at first. And the delivery from Rasmussen, strike three on another off speed. And that's 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. 4 strikeout for Kason Rasmussen. Brings up number 1, Miranda Alvarez, the 5'2" sophomore from Gilbert, Arizona. Showing bunts will be Alvarez. Delivery from Kason at the belt for strike 1.
Yeah, Rasmussen is just absolutely pounding the strike zone right now.
And starting to see a little bit of a rise ball, almost feels like, Matt. And didn't see her use it a whole lot in the regular season, but if she can bring that out. 0-1 delivery from Rasmussen is low, foul back off the chest protector of Rodriguez, and they're going to let her go out and take a little bit of time to talk, as those never feel good on the foul tips.
No, take my breath away, right?
Yes. Well, usually Blue will come out and stop it, but I'm sure he was like, if you need to get out there, jog it off a little bit. Rasmussen up 0-2 on Alvarez. In the top of the second inning, no score. Ottawa and Sterling. Braves in the field. 0-2 delivery from Kason. This one hit hard down the line. This could be trouble. That's a fair ball. and it's going to be extra bases. Alvarez turning for second, and she's going to stay at second with a 2-out double. First hit for Sterling. Only the second time they've been able to put it in play, and a credit to Alvarez. She was behind on that, just managed to keep it in play down that first base line, and Bates able to track it down to keep it from being 3 bases.
No, the ball was hit well down the right field line, and landed a couple feet inside the line and kicked into the corner. But a good defensive play there by Bates for sure.
Brings up number 3, Brooke King, with a runner at second and 2 outs. Rasmussen's pitch a little outside for ball 1. King, a 5'7" senior from Cheyenne, Wyoming. And you look at this roster, they do not have a single Kansas.
Interesting.
1-0 pitch from Kaysen. In there at the knees for strike 1, and it's 1-1. Alvarez with good speed standing at second. 1-1 pitch from Rasmussen. Breaking ball off speed, and way out in front is King for strike 2.
Yeah, it looks like Rasmussen pulled the string there.
1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the second inning. Runner at second for Sterling. No score. 1-2 from Kaysen. Strike 3 at the knees, looking to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base for Sterling. We go to the bottom of the second. Braves looking to get on the scoreboard. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Rasmussen gives up a 2-out double, but able to get the strikeout to end the threat for Sterling. Still no score. And, Matt, so far, Ottawa just trying to maybe get the jitters out a little bit. That first inning at the plate, just out in front a little bit. Just need to wait on some of these pitches. It's an impressive start. You've got a senior on the mound for Sterling and Edens who's been here before. And Ottawa with a lineup that, especially this middle part of the lineup, full of freshmen where they're going to get their first chance to hit at the KCAC tournament.
Yeah, and I think, you're right. I mean, it's a combination of multiple things, right? Youth, inexperience at times. You've got amped up, excited to play. Then you mix in the fact that you're out of rhythm for the last week with not playing, so you're kind of getting used to seeing live pitching in a competitive way. So, that's a good thing. Get through the first inning, a couple innings, and then settle in that groove again.
Madison Bunfill leads it off for OU, and a fastball above the belt for ball 1. Bunfill, the 5'3" freshman from Tarkington, Texas. As we are now fully under sunshine. 1-0 delivery to Bunfill, hit hard and right towards the on-deck circle, where Jillian Kygar had to avoid that one. Ball and a strike to Bunfill.
Some quick feet there by Kygar.
1-1. Low and inside to Bunfill. It's 2-1. Bunfill, the right-handed hitter, leads his team in home runs. 2 balls and a strike. And she's going to rip this one to left field. That's a fair ball. And a big turn. Madison Bunfill going to second, and she's going to be safe. Big turn, and it took a while for the left fielder to get that ball in, and Ottawa gets a leadoff double to start the bottom of the second inning.
Ball was hit well, just inside the left field line there, Casey. And I didn't look like the left fielder juggled it. We're kind of blocked a little bit from our viewpoint here.
The sight line's a little different than Alumni Park, to say the least. Brings up Kygar with a runner at second, and she takes a fastball at the knees for strike 1, with Bunfill standing at second with no outs. Kygar, who has really taken over that designated player position for OU, the 5'11" freshman from Sparks, Nevada. Low 1 pitch to Kygar, a rise ball well out of the zone, and it's 1-1. Kygar, who is the backup catcher, but now you're able to get both Rodriguez and Kygar in the game, where you can just kind of switch them whenever you need to give Rodriguez a break.
Well, that's a big advantage right there.
1-1 delivery to Kygar at the knees for strike 2, and it's 1-2.
And Bunfield's getting a big lead at second here.
Well, you look at where second and short are playing, almost shading over to the first base and third base side. 1-2 delivery to Kygar, hits this one back up the middle. It's going to drop, but Bunfield had to wait on that as the center fielder did a nice job of baiting her, and the thing is she was going to make that play.
Yeah, it was just a tough read. I mean, it's Coach Kent would probably say that she should be more aggressive there, but with nobody out. And
you don't want to double play in that situation, knowing you've got a runner at second. I can understand why. And so far the freshman, back-to-back hits to start the second inning, and runners at first and second with no outs for another freshman in Justice Rodriguez. First pitch to Rodriguez, inside for ball 1. It's 1-0. 5'3" freshman from Kansas City. Kansas. I guess I see when you have players from Kansas, you will say, but then if you don't specify with that city. This one hit back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to leave Bunfield. Now they're going to send her home, and she will score. The center fielder bobbled it. And walking home and giving Ottawa the first lead is Madison Bunfield on an RBI single from Justice Rodriguez. I'll just start saying KCK. How's that work, Matt? We're good with that?
I like that.
So you can say that once you move up here.
That's
I guess
right.
That's fair. But Ottawa taking their first lead at 1-0 and still in business with runners at first and second and no outs. For the third baseman, Sierra Fabian. The 5'4" freshman from McKinney, Texas, trying to drop the bunt. And it will go foul. Kygar standing at second. Rodriguez standing at first for OU. They lead at 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Dropping the bunt perfectly is Fabian. This is going to be a tough play at first, but does move the runners to second and third as they are able to get Fabian at first, but does her job. One down with runners at second and third. And Tommy Lynn Hickman at the plate, who you talk about players who have made big plays in this stadium in big moments over her career. Tommy Lynn Hickman has seemed to live up to the challenge.
Yeah, she's had, they might think about naming the field after her.
Seems like when Ottawa needed a hit over the last two KCAC tournaments, Hickman was at the plate, and she takes ball outside, and it's 1-0. Second and third for OU, leading 1-0. 1-0 delivery to Hickman, popped up, going, and Ottawa looked like they're going to have a tag, as this one's going to go to right field. Coming home is Kygar, going to need a good throw. Not good enough, and Kygar will score. Rodriguez trying to get to third. She's going to be thrown out. But Ottawa does score 2 in the inning to go up 2-0 as we go to the top of the third inning. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Sorry to interrupt your jams, murder mystery podcasts, or motivational beach noises, but we got something else you might like to hear. It's called cash. That's the sound of an extra $250 after your first 10 deliveries with Uber Eats. That's right, an extra $250 on top of all the other cash you'll make during those first 10 deliveries. If that sounds good, visit t.uber.com/extra250. Uber Eats, deliver with us. Limited time offer, terms apply. See t.uber.com/extra250 for more details.
Braves score 2 in the second to go up 2-0 at an RBI single for the freshman Justice Rodriguez, and then a sac fly from Tommy Lynn Hickman. gives the Braves a 2-0 lead as we start the top of the third here in Great Bend. As we try and look and see the score, no score yet between Tabor and Bethany on the softball side, and Matt taking a look at the baseball score.
It looks like it's that 6-5 Bethany
in the 8th. Is that correct?
It would be top of the 9th.
Oh, it is the top of the 9th. Okay. Hard to tell from here.
I'm sorry. I believe it's the bottom of 8.
Bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of 8.
So we will keep an eye there. That is the number 1 seed Oklahoma Wesleyan on the baseball bracket, trailing Bethany, which could have huge implications for Ottawa baseball.
Yes.
As they take on Tabor at 3 o'clock. Braves come in as the 5 seed. Tabor the 2, and the loser of that one will play the loser of that Oklahoma Wesleyan Bethany game, and winner and so forth. Swinging strike on a breaking ball. Rasmussen able to again get Rosales out in front of one. It's 0-1. And Rodriguez has taken two tough deflections.
She's earning her money early today.
Seemed to walk that one. I think that actually caught the knee pad. This one hits the short right at Bunfill. She'll go to first, and Loomis stepping on the bag for the first out. Hardest hit of the afternoon there for Sterling as Rosales skipped that on 1 to Bunfill for the first out.
And I think Bunfill might tell you that the ball got to her a little quicker than what she maybe anticipated. Just kind of how she played it back in her up against her belly instead out front.
Emily Newhar at the plate for the Warriors. Shows bunt, drops the bunt, but it goes foul. It's 0-1. Newhar, a 5'4" junior from Shelby, Nebraska. Top of the third inning, Ottawa leading Sterling 2-0 in the first round of the KCAC tournament. Double elimination. Ottawa the number 1 seed, winners of the regular season. 0-1 delivery from Rasmussen, swinging strike well over the front, or over the top of that from Newhar, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch from Rasmussen, strike 3. They're going to throw down to first just in case. As Rodriguez, I thought, squeezed it, but 2 outs quickly here in the third. And another strikeout for Kaysen Rasmussen, her 5th. Bring up number 4, Julia Biela, the 5'4" sophomore from San Felipe, Pueblo, New Mexico. She shows bunt and misses for strike 1.
We're back to the top of the lineup.
Biela struck out swinging her first plate appearance. 0-1 from Rasmussen, fouled back to the screen. It's 0-2.
Glad the screen was there.
I was ready.
Yeah.
Had my glove out, you know. Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. Rasmussen looking for her 6th strikeout of the game here. Facing off against Biela. 0-2 from Kaysen. Rise ball at the belt for strike 3. 6 Ks to start it for Kaysen Rasmussen, and no runs, no hits for the Warriors. We go to the bottom of the third. Ottawa leading 2-0. Listen to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking a new language in a few weeks. Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com today. That's BABBEL.com.
Kaysen Rasmussen with a week off has looked fresh so far, to say the least, Matt.
Yeah, she's been overpowering the Sterling hitters today.
Ottawa, who managed to score 2 runs in the second inning, will take it to the top of the lineup with Sammy Bates, followed by Pickering to start the inning. And Kearney will follow Pickering as Ottawa, top of the lineup, went 3 up, 3 down in that, or actually with the error. Ottawa, it was the middle of the lineup so far that's got it going with their younger players.
Yeah, and, you know, you could use the old saying, old line of thought is that they're too dumb to be scared, but they produced all year.
Yeah, it's not like they're being put in a situation they haven't been in all year, which this has been the lineup for over 2 months now. Bates takes low for ball 1.
Yeah, so it's just they're being comfortable and producing.
One 1-0 delivery to Bates, low and outside. It's 2-0. And Bates, not your traditional slap hitter from the left side, was really the 2-hitter for OU her first 2 seasons, and has learned to drop some more walks. You know, most on the team now. 2-0 delivery at the belt for strike 1. And it's 2-1. But when you got Allie Pickering behind you, just getting on base puts so much more pressure on the defense.
Yeah, for sure it does, knowing that you've got an All-American hitting behind you.
This one hit hard right at the first baseman again. She'll step on the bag, and the first baseman, Jimenez, has just played maybe half a step off that first base side, and that's the 3rd time Ottawa's hit one hard right at her.
Yeah, I mean, she did hit that ball really hard. It was, had to stick my glove out, look what I got.
1 out, bottom of the 3rd, Braves up 2-0. And Pickering at the plate shoots this one down the 3rd baseline, tailing foul. But Ottawa's starting to barrel a couple of these. Bunfield's double, hardest hit ball of the day in the last inning. Ottawa's starting to time up the starter, Edens. 0-1 pitch to Pickering, rise ball high, it's 1-1. Pickering with a ground out in her first plate appearance. One pitch right at the knees for strike 2.
Yeah, good pitch there by Edens. You know, the thing I like about Edens on the mound, rubber, is that she's, challenging the Ottawa hitters for sure. She's not backing down.
1-2 pitch, rise ball, but Pickering able to foul it off, and the count remains at 1-2. .225 all the way around here at Great Penn Sports Complex. The fence, though, much higher than what you'll see at most softball stadiums. So you really got to get a hold of one to drive it out of the ballpark. 1-2 delivery and poked over into shallow left, and the catch made by the shortstop for out number 2. Pickering was just trying to protect there. A good pitch from Edens for out number 2.
It looked like Pickering might have been a little bit out on her front foot. Kind of got behind it, flipped it up for the shortstop to catch it.
That'll bring up second baseman Allison Kearney, looking for a 2-out rally in the 3rd, and fastball at the knees inside for ball 1.
You made mention of the fence, Casey. I would guess it's maybe 8 feet, roughly?
Doesn't really give you an opportunity to try and rob one. If you get it up that high, there's not a lot of players making a play there. Fastball well out of the zone and outside. It's 2-0 to Kearney, and with 2 outs here, wouldn't shock me if Jay gives the green light.
No, I agree, especially second time through the lineup. Haven't seen it. Confidence in your 3-hole hitter.
Kearney, who is just swinging a red-hot bat. 2-0 delivery to her, well inside. It's 3-0. Loomis on deck for OU.
Especially in this situation, up a couple runs. If you get your pitch in your spot, turn it loose.
3-0 delivery to Kearney, and it's well outside for ball 4. 4-pitch walk issued to Allison Kearney, her second time on base. And Lindsay Loomis at the plate for the Braves. Here in the bottom of the third, and the Braves leading 2-0. First pitch to Lindsay, catches the outer part of the plate, but must have been high, and it's 1-0. And Eden's visibly frustrated. Her catcher going to go out and talk with her, but I'm still trying to figure out the zone so far here, Matt. It's
being established. We'll leave it at that.
Other score on Game 2 on softball, which was that 2-seed Bethany against Tabor. Tabor actually leading 2-0 in the second inning. And then in the baseball game behind us, Oklahoma Wesleyan and Bethany knotted up at 6. They go to the bottom of the 8th. Is that correct? Or top of the 9th?
Looks
top of the 9th.
Top of the 9th.
1-0 pitch. Low and outside. It's 2-0. To Lindsay Loomis. Power hitting left-hander. 2-0 delivery to Loomis at the belt for strike one, and it's 2-1. Two balls, a strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, runner at first is Allison Carney. 2-1 delivery. This one hit to left field, tailing, and the catch made out in left field on the run for the third out. No runs, no hits, one left on base for OU. We go to the fourth inning. Braves 2, Warriors nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Summers in Kansas are hot. Is your air conditioner ready for that? Call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. The people who work at Dangle & Son are committed to the families we serve. We work together as a team to attend to every detail. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Head to the top of the fourth inning, and to lead it off for Sterling, number 19, Alyssa Mason. Rasmussen with 6 strikeouts through 3 innings.
I think that's efficient.
So far, yes, I would say so. But the 2 they put in play have gone for base hits.
Yes.
One went for the double, the other one a hard hit grounder to Bunful. Mason takes fastball low. It's 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Braves lead 2-0 in the top of the fourth. 1-0 delivery. Fastball at the knees. It's 1-1. One from Rasmussen, low and inside. It's 2-1.
You can tell now, Casey, the moisture in the field has kind of settled down, and it's back to being a nice and smooth, traditional dirt.
2-1 pitch, chopped at the plate, off the plate. This is going to be a tough one, and they're now going to say that ball is dead. Oh, excuse me, she's going to be safe at first. I thought Ottawa might let that one trickle foul. Mason then going to end up with a single, as the home plate umpire was the one who gave the safe signal. So a leadoff single for Sterling to start the top of the fourth inning.
Kind of a little bit of unluckiness there. Ball was hit directly off the plate and just kind of squirted down the line and stayed fair.
Oh, the issue is if you try and wait for that one to cross, Martin could have been at second base, so I understand why Rasmussen picks that ball up.
Oh, absolutely.
Showing bunt, and it's fouled off. End up going off the glove of Rodriguez as the bunt attempt from Vanessa Burnett, the senior catcher from El Paso. Mason standing at first, 0-1 count to Burnett. She shows bunt, drops it down. Going to be a tough play. Rasmussen able to get the runner at first. No one covering third. Ottawa had to actually try and bring the left field. Smart play by Hickman to come over and cover third as Fabian had sprinted to home plate and almost getting thrown out at second base was Mason as Loomis fired it down to second. Tagged by Kearney a little late, but everyone making the smart play on both teams there, Matt, to prevent disaster either way.
Either way, no, you're exactly right. And, I mean, that's a tough play, the way they run their rotations with softball, a little bit different than traditional baseball because of the field size, but good communication from Ottawa to keep somebody covered up at third base.
Brenna Jimenez with the runner at second base. Swings out in front of a breaking ball for strike one. No balls and a strike, one out. Pitch from Rasmussen. Hit to second. Kearney going to have to go to first for out number two. Runner moves to third, and Sterling with their first base runner of the afternoon to get to third base with 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Sam Ariza to the plate for Sterling. With 2 outs in the top of the fourth, Ottawa up 2-0. Mason, good speed at third. Ariza swings at a fastball well behind it for strike one.
I think Kaysen felt there, they're tired of messing around. Let's just
rear back and
let it go.
0-1 count. Another fastball. Just able to blow it by Ariza for strike two. And Tabor has extended that lead in the second inning, Matt. They're up 4-0 on Bethany. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner at third. And just missing outside is Rasmussen with the changeup. It's 1-2. Runner at third for Sterling. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Pitch from Rasmussen, chopped foul towards the Ottawa dugout. And it remains at 1-2 as Rasmussen again went back to the off speed.
You know, that also speaks volumes to the confidence Rasmussen has in Rodriguez behind the plate, the willingness to change speed, possibly throw something in the dirt, knowing that her catcher is going to block the ball and make her look good on that.
1-2 delivery from Kaysen. Strike 3 again for her 7th K to end the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Ottawa 2, Sterling nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? But taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil supports your daily digestive health using a special plant-based fiber called psyllium. Psyllium works by forming a gel in your digestive system to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Metamucil's gelling action also helps to promote heart health and slows down sugar absorption to promote healthy blood sugar levels. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
DQ presents. Picture this. Picture the new DQ Summer Blizzard treat menu with iconic flavors that taste like instant summer. You order the one and only Drumstick Blizzard with peanuts. Oh, wow. Crunchy waffle cone pieces, world-famous DQ soft serve, and Blue Sky Bliss. Or maybe you get the Brownie Batter Blizzard. Ooh-wee. Fudgy brownie goodness. You're feeling breezy and dreamy all over. Moments like these are why the new DQ Summer Blizzard treat menu exists. Get it delivered at DQ.com. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Kaysen Rasmussen able to work out of a lead-off single that was about a 5-foot single that stayed in play, and runner able to get to third, but able to work out of that jam, and so far keep Sterling scoreless.
No, Ottawa's looked good defensively. Rasmussen's been dominant in the circle for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if this inning is a good inning for the Braves. Just feel haven't seen some pitches, they're ready to go.
Bunfill right off the jump, able to get a leadoff single. The second hard hit ball from Bunfill. And again, the freshman coming through. And Bunfill has hit the two hardest balls for either team today.
Yeah, she's locked in on at least for this game with swings. She's looked comfortable.
And Kygar to the plate for OU after the leadoff single from Madison Bunfill. She's going to hit this one, but just foul down the third baseline. 0-1. And the energy has been brought by the OU youngsters against the senior pitcher for Sterling. Tian Edens. No balls and a strike, runner at first, no outs in the bottom of the fourth. Braves leading 2-0. 0-1 delivery to Kygar. Rise ball well outside and high. It's 1-1. Ball and a strike to Kygar. Fouling it back out of play, and it's 1-2. You have to worry about fly balls coming from two different directions, not just one like we have at Alumni Park.
Yes. This is when it would be nice to have eyes in the back of our head.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Kygar hits this one deep to left field, but tailing foul, and it will get out of play. We'll do 1-2 one more time. I'm going to try and scuff up that ball a little bit. Got a brand new one out there. Which I think the umpire left his 2 softballs on our table, so.
Yes. Any fans that are listening want to stop by, they're available for a small price, a donation.
1-2 pitch, Kygar fighting it away, tailing foul. It does get out of play. Nice play made by the pitcher warming up in the bullpen for Sterling. Came over and made a nice grab.
Showing her versatility.
Kygar, this is her 7th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off her last 3. 1-2 pitch, change up that, again, Kygar able to foul away.
Yeah.
At 5'11", Kygar can take up a large portion of the plate, just kind of getting out and able to stay alive here at 1-2, and has sneaky power as we've seen this year. 1-2 delivery to her, rise ball well out of zone. Ottawa trying to get the stolen base, and safe at second is Bunfill. And I'm not sure if that was a hit and run, but that ball's so far out of the zone that you weren't going to be able to take that.
No, there was no way if it was a hit and run unless you're just throwing your bat at it to be able to.
It does work out for OU. The throw a little offline, and Ottawa with a runner in scoring position with no outs. 1-2, and Kygar's going to pop it up and out of play as it goes over the top of us. As we've seen, anything hit deep, I mean, you don't really have to hit it over the head of an outfielder today to be able to tag up from second. We've already seen Ottawa do it once and tag up from third and score easily. It's just a deep ballpark here in Great Bend, and the wind always seems like it's blowing in.
Yeah, I mean, just be aggressive on the bases and take your chances.
2-2 pitch to Kygar. Rope just foul down the third baseline. Continuing to grind it out. This will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. 2 balls and 2 strikes, no outs. Bottom of the fourth, Ottawa leadoff single for Bunfill and a stolen base for her. Finds her at second. 2-2 pitch, low and outside. That ball gets past the catcher. They're going to say, hit Kygar on the leg. And so she will go to first. Bunfill will stay at second. And unfortunately for Ottawa, that ended up working out worse, as
right.
Bunfill was easily going to take third. Kygar is actually going to come out of the game for a pinch runner. That'll be number 19, Olivia Kloster, the 5'3" freshman from Broomfield, Colorado.
And that hit by pitch is always an awkward when you have a runner running and the ball's in the dirt and it bounces to hit the...
I thought it didn't look like it caught her on the fly by any means. And so Ottawa with runners at first and second with no outs. Justice Rodriguez, who already has one RBI today, takes fastball inside for ball one. Gave Ottawa a 1-0 lead. Ottawa would then tack on another on a sac fly. Wind not supposed to get any higher than 6 miles per hour, but it feels like we're getting towards the 10 to 15 mark. 1-0 pitch to Rodriguez at the belt for strike one, and it's 1-1.
Maybe the forecast you looked at was the metric system.
A ball and a strike to Justice Rodriguez. Braves with runners at first and second. Rodriguez takes another fastball in the count at 1-2. Is that one down the middle? They'll chase Bunful back to second. One-two delivery. Rodriguez hits this one to left field. That one back to the track. Catch made, and Bunful's going to go back to second. It's the catch made in left field over the shoulder just in front of the track. As that was well struck from Rodriguez.
Ball was hit a long ways in the air for sure, Casey.
One out in the fourth. And Sierra Fabian at the plate. Dropped down a sac bunt. Our first plate appearance. And we get the runners actually over to second and third before that sac fly from Hickman. Fabian takes fastball low and inside for ball one.
Bunfield's getting a very aggressive secondary lead. Definitely thinking about scoring on a base hit anywhere.
1-0 pitch. Rise ball outside at 2-0. They're going to throw down again, and Bunfield able to easily get back to second. Two balls, no strikes. So number 36, Sierra Fabian. Freshman third baseman takes a big hack and fouls it back to the screen. She was ready to rip that one out to right field. Two balls and a strike, one out. Bottom of the fourth, runners at first and second. Fabian hits this one down the right field line. Tailing that ball is going to be fair. They're going to send Bunful home. This is going to be a play at the plate. She is going to be safe. And now taking second will be Fabian. What a slide by Madison Bunful to drag that left hand, and the tag applied late, and Ottawa goes up 3-0.
That was a great play. Very aggressive, and Bunfil slid to the, the foul side of the home plate and was able to sneak her hand around the catcher on a very close play.
Heads up base running there from Kloster to get to third, and then also from Fabian after the RBI single. And Hickman at the plate again for OU. Sac fly, her first plate appearance. She gets a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Oh, 1 to Hickman. He's going to lift this one to left field, tailing into foul territory. Catch is going to be made. Kloster going to tag up, and she is going to score to give Ottawa a 4-0 lead on another sac fly from Tommy Lynn Hickman. And Ottawa just manufacturing runs.
No, absolutely. Keep the pressure on.
As it's 4-0 OU into the top of the OU lineup with Sammy Bates. First pitch is low, 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, Braves have added 2 more to their lead as they're up 4-0 and still threatening with a runner at second in the top of the lineup at the plate. That fastball outside, it's 2-0. Bates, no stranger to hitting with runners in scoring position. 2-0 delivery to her, low, and it's ball 3. Three balls and no strikes to Bates. Fabian standing at second. 3-0 delivery, a fastball in there for strike 1. Three balls and a strike. 2 out. 3-1 delivery low. Ball 4. Runners at first and second for OU and 2 outs. And here's an opportunity for Allie Pickering to really open this one up. Does not have a base hit so far. 2 good ground outs. Well struck to first base.
Yeah, good speed on the bases here. Ball hitting the gap, might score both.
And fastball taken for strike 1.
Looks like we have a final in the baseball game. Oklahoma Wesleyan managed to push one across in the bottom of the 9th for a 7-6 win.
0-1 pitch, and it's going to be singled to center, and that ball is going to go all the way to the fence. They're going to send Bates home from second. Can she score? She can, and Ottawa's opened it up here in the 4th inning as they lead it 6-0 on the 2-run single from Allie Pickering. And I think that is going to do it for Edens. We'll wait and see who they bring in. But Ottawa goes up 6-0, and there will be a pitching change. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Run with us on a John Deere Z365 RZ Track mower. Built for taking it easy. We're talking lemonade on a lazy afternoon easy. That's why we added the Easy Change 30-second oil change system to make the job nice and simple. And with the convenience of standard mulch control, you'll control your clippings without any extra effort. So you can get back to the good stuff. Because lawns aren't just for mowing, they're for living. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Z300 for more.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Pitching change for Sterling. We'll see Adriana Castillo, the 5'4 sophomore, who is in the lineup as the designated player, will now come in to pitch. And she will come in with Ottawa already plating 4 in the inning. They lead 6-0 after an Allie Pickering 2-run single that turned into a double as she actually stretched that one out. And Allison Carney at the plate. Rise ball at the bell for strike 1 and then throw down to second. The ball's in a strike to Carney. Braves up 6-0, and this is big here. If Ottawa were to go up 8, that would make the 5th inning potentially just 3 outs for Sterling remaining, and they're going to call, did not catch that from the umpire. If that was ball or strike, never saw a signal. It is a strike. It's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Allison Carney at the plate for OU, and now she's going to call time after the long delay here from Castillo.
I think your point's well taken there, Casey, in that try to conserve pitching the best you can for a long week of ball.
0-2 pitch, ripped foul. It gets into the netting in front of the Ottawa dugout. Counting at 0-2.
If you can end the game in 5, save a couple of innings of wear and tear on your pitcher, always a plus.
No balls and 2 strikes. Ottawa up 6-0. They scored 4 in the inning. Pickering standing at second. 0-2 delivery, rise ball, and Kearney will strike out swinging to end the inning. But Ottawa scores 4 as we go to the 5th. Braves up 6-0. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
You can get your COVID-19 vaccine now at Kramer Pharmacy, your local Ottawa pharmacy at 134 South Main. Call us today at Kramer Pharmacy, 785-242-2055, or visit KramerRx.com and we'll put you on the waiting list and provide you with more information. Your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy.
Oh dear, they're everywhere, including the road you're on right now. If an accident with a deer happens, call CarStar. We'll arrange a tow, contact your insurance, and start the repairs with iCar Gold Class service. Relax, we'll take it from here. CarStar, 242-8916.
Ottawa scores 4 in the 4th to go up 6-0 as we head to the 5th inning. Pitching change for OU. It'll be number 12, Lorelei Gilbert, the 5'9" freshman from Eudora, to toe the plate, and they will also make the change behind the plate as Jillian Kygar will take over for Justice Rodriguez. And after a week off, Kaysen Rasmussen comes out, strikes out 7, able to work 4 scoreless, and potentially stay for this evening.
So it's a smart move there by Coach Can, and if things do get tighter and he needs to, he still has the option to re-enter her in the game.
Brings up Miranda Alvarez, who shows bunt. Gilbert, the right-hander, hits. This one's hit hard and foul down the third base line, and it's down at 0-1.
I know our stats and stuff aren't working right now, but it would be interesting to know, has Sterling seen Gilbert before?
Yeah, that would be – wish I could tell you right now. Everything's definitely down here. And that 0-1 pitch catching the outside corner. It's 0-2.
Stats or no stats, we're prepared.
As much as we can be. That's right. 0-2 pitch from Gilbert. This one's going to be popped up in the infield. Kearney going back on it, but the wind blowing it right back into the infield for the catch for the first out here in the 5th. Talk about progression of freshmen throughout the year. Gilbert has come a long way from the last time she faced off against Friends, and that blowout loss Ottawa had 12-2. But since that point, she has been tremendous in those Game 2 appearances in these doubleheaders. Another first pitch popped up in the infield. Bunfill will make the catch. And more so just throwing strikes, I think, has been getting ahead of hitters and just realizing she's got a great defense behind her, Matt, that can make plays.
Yeah, I think sometimes young pitchers or pitchers that are new to a certain level of play try to pitch to avoid contact, and they nibble too much, and they get themselves in bad counts, and then they have to throw strikes, or they give up a lot of walks.
2 outs in the 5th, and a fastball that's at the belt. They're going to say ball 1.
I think what Gilbert's realized is that if she goes out and makes good pitches, her defense is there to pick her up, and get her off the field.
1-0 pitch from Gilbert for a strike. It's 1-1. She faces number 9, Maria Rosales. One pitch from Gilbert. Hit hard down over the head of the third baseman, Fabian, for a single. And a 2-out single for Sterling in the 5th, trailing 6-0. Well hit there from Rosales. And now we go back to the top of the Sterling lineup with Emily Newar.
And what a luxury for Coach Camp as well as to have. I mean, he's got a freshman catcher, a freshman pitcher,
freshman left side of the infield.
Right.
And another first pitch strike from Lorelei Gilbert. Oh, 0-1 delivery from Gilbert, a breaking ball. Off speed, going to be a tough play for Bunfill. The throw is in time as Lindsey Loomis does the split at first to stay on the bag to end the inning. As they go to the bottom of the fifth, Ottawa 6, Sterling nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
Want the truth on why I wake up looking so darn awesome? I take care of my skin. Not just my face, but more intimate skin. And when you've got incontinence, you sure need to.
Tena Intimates pads lock liquid in and are now 100% breathable to care for your intimate skin, day or night. Tena Intimates are now endorsed by the Skin Health Alliance. Visit TenaSample.com for your free sample. Kind to skin, protects like Tena.
Ottawa leading 6-0, and what a close to that top of the fifth there, Matt.
Yeah, no, great play there. Bunfill, goes down, throws across. Loomis with the splits. Just impressive to see.
Gilbert retiring 3 out of the 4 she faced, and 2 of those just soft pop-ups in the infield. The other one a hard hit grounder that the freshman Bunfill, who at this point nothing is surprising when she makes a play.
No.
But when you have, as you mentioned, 2 freshmen in your battery and then the left side of the infield, and it is everyone on that side that ended up making a play in that inning.
Yeah, no, and, and to some degree, schools ended. Do we still call them freshmen?
Very fair.
Fair. I mean,
very fair.
Yeah. Sophomore light, maybe?
Loomis hit this one hard, but foul down on the third base line. And Loomis, Bunfill, will get it started for OU. And she's behind at 0-1. Loomis, the senior from Wichita, takes one low and outside. The count at 1-1.
I think that caught the catcher. Maybe not.
All shoulder.
All shoulder.
None shoulder protector.
Yes.
Which, those have kind of gone away. Not as many catchers wear those anymore, the ones with the flaps on them.
Right.
Kind of gotten away. Benji Molina wore those for a long time.
His seemed to always be extra large.
Well, yeah, because he was extra large. But he 1-1 delivery, and I can say that because he played for the Rangers. And Loomis will ground to the pitcher for the first out. I did witness his first triple. It was against the Red Sox.
Wow.
In Fenway. Watched it. I wasn't in the building, but I think everyone in that stadium was cheering for him to get to third, as he hadn't had one in his career.
Special moments.
Yes, that's right. Madison Bunfill, who has 2 hard-hit singles this afternoon, takes fastball inside. It's 1-0. Benji Molina, the brother of Yadier Molina. 1-0 delivery, and Bunfill again well struck, but this time goes foul down the third baseline. You know when you're squaring it up, when you're pulling everything to left field.
Yes.
6-0 lead for OU in the bottom of the 5th inning. Update, 9-0 Tabor over Bethany.
Wow.
Is what it says on DAC stats, which that one again well struck but foul.
That's what the
1 and 2.
The scoreboard does have that in the third.
That's correct. One ball and 2 strikes to Bunfill. Breaking ball that's low, and it's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Rise ball that again Bunfill just all over. It struck foul.
She has not been fooled on that pitch.
Kygar on the on-deck circle for OU. 2-2 pitch, hit hard, and that's going to be another base hit. This one could be extra bases. Turning for second is Bunfill. She'll make it standing up. Her second double of the afternoon, third hit of the game, as she is 3 for 3. And no one's seeing the softball better than Madison Bunfill.
No, she's locked in for sure. The ball's just jumping off her bat right now.
Kygar, who took over behind the plate in the top of the fifth inning, hits with one out, and this one hit hard to left field. Is it going to stay fair? It is not. Just foul.
Again, another well-struck ball driven deep in the left field.
Well, and right now we are in walk-off territory here, Matt. Ottawa needs 2 runs to close it out, and a home run would do it if Kygar could straighten it out. 0-1 pitch to Jillian, and a fastball at the knees for strike 2. A lot of cat and mouse being played between the runners at second base for OU and the catcher for Sterling, Julia Biele. No balls and 2 strikes to Kygar. Bunfill at second with the 1-out double, and time will be called at the plate by Kygar. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Kygar shows bunt. She'll bring it back. 0-2 delivery, rise ball out of the zone, and the count at 1-2.
I think the aggressive lead by Bunfill definitely does a lot of things, but also makes the shortstop and the third baseman have happy feet move around a lot, which could lead to being out of position maybe on a ball that's being hit.
1-2 pitch. Kygar lifts this one to left field. Is it going to be enough? It's going to take it all the way to the warning track, but not enough for the second out. And Justice Rodriguez to the plate for OU with 2 outs and a runner at second. Ottawa up 6-0. Reminder, we will move from here over to the baseball field for that 3 o'clock start for Ottawa Braves baseball as they take on Tabor. Might be bringing that one to you in action if this one goes the full 7. Rodriguez going to hit one down the third base line. Foul ball called. We'll do our best to give you as much coverage for that one. And if Ottawa can hang on here, they'll play at 7:30 tonight against the winner of McPherson and Oklahoma Wesleyan. And that one's scheduled for 5 p.m. And that game, breaking ball that Rodriguez hits foul down the third base line. It's 0-2 as he was on top of that changeup. But a full slate of softball and baseball action. It'll be the first time baseball has been here since 2017.
At least we know what we're doing.
I hope so. 0-2 delivery to Rodriguez. Rise ball outside, and it's ball 1 as Bunfill again chased back to second. I think you're right. We might not be able to refer to these freshmen as freshmen anymore. They are in the book.
They are in the book. Athletically.
Yes.
Academic sophomores, yes. Athletic freshmen.
We'll have to, every time they come to the play, we'll make sure we mention that.
Yes.
1-2 to Rodriguez, low and inside. Nice job to pick it behind the plate from Biale. Count it 2-2.
That was really a nice play, especially as aggressive as Bunfill has been.
Two-two delivery and popped up and foul over the top. We will go with 2-2 again. In the bottom of the fifth, and Ottawa leading 6-0. Runner at second base. Rodriguez would actually close it out if she were to come around and score. Time will be called as Ottawa facing off against Adriana Castillo for the second inning. Ottawa was able to chase the starter, Tian Edens, out of the game. 2-2 delivery, lifted softly to left field. It's going to be a tough play for the shortstop, and the catch is made for the third out. Ottawa leading at 6-0. We go to the sixth inning. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Having your own home is awesome, but it's also a lot of work. The good news, finding help for your projects is easier than ever. Introducing Angie, the app that puts all your home care needs at your fingertips. Need a pro to fix that emergency leak? Maybe find someone to build a deck, or even set your seasonal tasks on autopilot. Angie can handle all that and more. Expert pros, hundreds of home projects, clear pricing, and the easiest way to book and pay in seconds. This is Angie, your home for everything home. Download the app today.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Welcome back to the Great Bend Sports Complex. Ottawa leading 6-0 as we start the sixth inning. And Gilbert back on the mound for the Braves, who worked a clean fifth inning. And she did give up a single, but otherwise 2 pop-ups and a ground out. The catcher, Julia Biele, leads it off for the Warriors. Gilbert at the knees for strike one. Oh, 1 from Gilbert. Rise ball out of the zone. It's 1-1. This will be the first time in 3 years that Ottawa will actually play a game on the first day of the tournament.
Yes.
As they have been rained out the last 2 in 18 and 19. This one popped back to the screen and the count at 1-2.
Yeah, Mother Nature had other ideas than the previous years.
It rained so much on that first day, Ottawa actually ended up having to play at Barton County on day 2. 1-2 delivery, breaking ball off speed, and they're going to see if she went around. She did not on the check swing from Biele. As that off-speed had her fooled and almost got the strikeout for Gilbert. Fastball just missing outside, and the count goes full. Score on the other field, Bethany trailing Tabor 9-0 in the fourth inning. I think I see a 10 up there now, Matt.
I think there is a 10 spot. Hanging 10.
6-0 in this one. OU 3-2 delivery from Gilbert and popped foul and out of play. Three-two pitch from Gilbert, hit hard to short. Bunfield down to one knee, fires to first for out number 1 in the sixth. And credit to Gilbert there, Matt. Got ahead 0-2. Biale able to watch a couple, get the count to 3-2, and then a couple of foul balls on good pitches, and then able to deliver a ground out for the first out. And it's so important to get that first hitter in an inning.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it is. And especially, late in the game with the lead, don't want to give the other team any sense of a rally or hope.
Breaking ball low and in the dirt. Count at 1-0. Gilbert facing Alyssa Mason, who had a single in her last plate appearance. One 0 from Gilbert. Low and outside, it's 2-0. 2-0 from Gilbert. Hit hard but foul down the first baseline.
I was noticing, Casey, Gilbert, does she have wears like an ankle brace on her right?
She does, yeah. Also has the mask on. 2-1 pitch, hit hard for a base hit to left field. And Hickman trying to throw her out from left field. Delivers a rocket back in, but back-to-back singles for Mason. Catcher Vanessa Burnett steps in from the right side for Sterling. Ottawa leading at 6-0 in the top of the sixth. 1 out, runner at first. Gilbert's delivery at the knees, but outside for ball one. One-0 from Gilbert. Hit hard to first, and that's going to be a single. Mason going to turn for third. The cannon at third is not in time. That ball skirted away, and then taking second is going to be Burnett. So runners at second and third with 1 out for Sterling. The throw from Bates was there. I think the ball fell out of the glove of Sierra Fabian.
Yeah, I think the ball was kicked as she was applying the tag. The ball got knocked from the glove. But the throw was in time.
And a tough play there for Loomis, who was holding the runner on at first. Tried to make a diving play. Ottawa going to have a meeting with the infield right now.
I think Loomis might have gotten screened a little bit by the runner that went past in front of her line of sight to the plate, which kind of shielded her from the ball, and she didn't get a good read.
Big opportunity here for the Warriors, trailing 6-0. Runners at second and third with 1 out. And to the plate for the Warriors, Brenna Jimenez. Hits this one to short, and the throw is in time to get the runner at first, but a run does score from third to make it a 6-1 Ottawa lead. The first one across for Sterling with 2 outs in the sixth. Samarizo looking to keep the inning alive for the Warriors as they trail 6-1. Runner at third. Gilbert's first, a rise ball outside. It's 1-0. Two outs, top of the sixth inning. Sterling has plated 1 to cut it to a 5-run deficit. Going to be hit to second. Carney has plenty of time, makes the throw as Gilbert able to just give up 1 after getting runners to second and third with 1 out. Braves 6, Warriors 1. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
No one likes to hurt, so if you do, contact the licensed physical therapist at Advent Health Ottawa. Their physical therapy plans can help you feel good again, in body, mind, and spirit. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com or call 785-229-8343. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Sterling able to plate their first of the game. Gilbert able to get the final 2 outs as it's 6-1 OU in the bottom of the sixth inning. Up for OU, Sierra Fabian, followed by Tommy Lynn Hickman and Sammy Bates. Braves plated 4 in the fourth. Unable to get anyone across in the fifth. And Matt, so far, been a pretty clean afternoon for OU. About a good start the opposite for the 2-seed Bethany, who finds themselves down to their final 3 outs in the 4th inning, down 10-0 to the 7th-seed Tabor College.
Yeah, if you look at the scoreboard, obviously there's a lot more to that story than what the scoreboard says. This would be interesting to dig into those numbers at a later point. But, yes, definitely surprising.
Fabian takes fastball at the belt for strike 1. Low 1 delivery. Fabian going to hit this one down the third baseline, but foul. And Shield behind in the count at 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Sierra Fabian. No 2 pitches outside. It's 1-2. And credit to Adriana Castillo. She has worked an inning and 2/3 of scoreless ball after it almost got away from the Warriors in the 4th. 1-2 pitches low. It's 2-2.
Yeah, she's done a really nice job keeping the Ottawa hitters off balance. Definitely seems to be more of a off-speed pitcher.
2-2 pitch and popped up in the infield. This will be an easy grab at first. Route number 1. One out in the 6th. It gives Ottawa's 9-hitter, Tommy Lynn Hickman, an opportunity to bat with no one on base. She has delivered in her first 2 plate appearances with sac flies. She has 2 runs batted in. Hickman shows bunt and fouls it at the plate, and they're going to say Hickman was out of the box, so she is out. 2 down. I tell you what, it's a tough job for an umpire to make that call, but also make it when there is really no box left.
No. Yeah, it's just,
I mean, there is literally no line in front of the plate. I mean, that is a brutal call. And Bates will take a strike at the belt. It's 0-1. One delivery to Sammy. She's going to shoot this one to left field, and the catch is going to be made in left field. Diving play for the 3rd out as we'll go to the 7th inning. Ottawa leading 6-1. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Want the truth on why I wake up looking so darn awesome? I take care of my skin. Not just my face, but more intimate skin. And when you've got incontinence, you sure need to.
Tena Intimates pads lock liquid in and are now 100% breathable to care for your intimate skin, day or night. Tena Intimates are now endorsed by the Skin Health Alliance. Visit TenaSample.com for your free sample. Kind to skin, protects like Tena.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking a new language in a few weeks. Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com today. That's BABBEL.com.
Top of the 7th inning, Ottawa up 6-1. 3 outs away from moving on in the KCAC tournament. To lead it off will be Miranda Alvarez. For Sterling, who did score 1 in the 6th. Actually had runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out, but Gilbert just giving up that 1 run. She starts her 3rd inning of work after coming in for Kaysen Rasmussen. One hit softly to 3rd. Fabian makes a good throw in time as Loomis is on the bag for the 1st out on the soft ground out.
That ball really died as it got down to the 3rd base line, Casey. I was surprised that it traveled even as far as it did.
Brings up number 3, Brooke King. She struck out and it's flying out. Her first two plate appearance, takes fastball above the belt for ball one. Count at 1-0. One-0 delivery from Gilbert outside at 2-0. Two-0 delivery, chopped foul towards the Ottawa dugout. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. One out in the seventh. This is going to be hit to second. Carney turning back on one, able to go to first in time for the second out on a hard hit grounder. On that ground out from Lucero. On the number 9, Maria Rosales. As the Warriors down to their final outs. Ottawa up 6-1. First pitch from Gilbert. At the knees for strike one. Rosales, a single in her last plate appearance, also a ground out back in the second inning. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball low. It's 1-1. A ball and a strike. 2 outs. Top of the seventh inning. Braves up 6-1. 1-1 pitch, high, and it's 2-1. Two-one delivery from Gilbert. Hit hard to center field. Pickering going back. Makes the grab as Ottawa wins it 6-1 in the first round of the KCAC tournament as they move on to the 7:30 matchup against the winner of McPherson and Oklahoma Wesleyan. We'll take a break. You listen to Ottawa Braves Softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
DQ presents. Picture this. Picture the new DQ Summer Blizzard treat menu with iconic flavors that taste like instant summer. You order the one and only Drumstick Blizzard with peanuts. Oh, wow. Crunchy waffle cone pieces, world-famous DQ soft serve, and Blue Sky Bliss. Or maybe you get the Brownie Batter Blizzard. Ooh, wee. Fudgy brownie goodness. You're feeling breezy and dreamy all over. Moments like these are why the new DQ Summer Blizzard treat menu exists. Get it delivered at DQ.com. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Today on Hey Culligan, cleaner, safer drinking water. We got Chris in Cleveland.
Hey Culligan, I have a water pitcher. Is that safe?
Basic water pitchers are, let's say, passable, but a Culligan reverse osmosis system can do way more and help reduce lead, arsenic, something called pesticide runoff.
Hey Culligan?
Yeah, Chris?
I'll take one of those
reverse osmosis to get the mostest out of your drinking water. Chris, we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Supporting local teams helps bring local communities together, and that benefits everyone. That's why we're proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? But taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil supports your daily digestive health using a special plant-based fiber called psyllium. Psyllium works by forming a gel in your digestive system to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Metamucil's gelling action also helps to promote heart health and slows down sugar absorption to promote healthy blood sugar levels. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
Welcome back to Great Bend. Ottawa wins in the first round of the KCAC tournament 6-1 over the Sterling College Warriors. As we're now joined by head coach Jay Kent. Coach, you're able to start Kaysen, works 4 innings, gets the win, and more importantly, you save her for this evening.
Yeah, it's big. It's even though we know we're playing, we're playing to win this thing, but we also you can't worry about game 2 until you win game 1, and so we were getting so Kaysen until we got at least a 4-run lead, and
and then get her out. And we were lucky enough to do that. She only had to pitch 4, and I think she went through like 45 pitches before Lowe came in and closed the door for us. So, Kason, especially with a 4-hour rest, should be pretty healthy to go Game 2 versus the winner of MAC and Oklahoma Wesleyan.
You look at your offense today, it was your freshman that got it going in the second inning, an RBI single from Justice Rodriguez. Tommy Lynn Hickman able to drive in another one of your freshmen on the sac fly. And then in the fourth inning, same type of situation, but it was the Madison Bunfill show, getting on base to start the second and fourth inning as you scored 6 in those 2.
Yeah, it really was our freshman that jump-started our offense today. I mean, Pate came in late with a 2-run double, but, I mean, it was our freshman that kind of jump-started us and got us on the board. And, but that's a nice luxury to have when, it was bottom of the order most of the day that got stuff going and executed for us and got us those runs. We're going to need everybody in Game 2. We can't just rely on 3 or 4. It's going to have to be a 9-person attack in Game 2.
Well, more importantly, Lorelei Gilbert pitches the last 3 innings, able to get her feet wet here in Great Bend. Only gives up 1 run and then also worked out of a 1-out jam with runners at second and third.
Yeah, we've all of a sudden asked a lot of Lo Gilbert, and she's been huge for us. But, to be able to get her feet wet in a 6-run ball game in this Game 1 is really big because it should pay benefit later. When she goes in, whether that's in Game 2 or tomorrow or Friday, it's not going to be her first time on the mound in a conference tournament. So all these things that she's able to get right now are just boosting her confidence and giving her teammates confidence in her. So these are big innings for her, and it was great to get her some meaningful innings. 3 of those to get in, and yeah, it's just big for her.
Any plans, just kind of looking, you've got some time. I assume you're going to watch some of that McPherson Oklahoma Wesleyan game. You'll be here anyways warming up, but anything between now and then that you'll do to get ready for that?
Well, here I think they said about 30 minutes. We're going to have our award ceremony. And then, we're thankful for Great Bend. They're actually going to give us a complimentary meal. So our girls are going to be able to go grab something small to eat. Kind of while the next set of games are warming up. But we're going to get back. We're going to watch a little bit. When it's time to get, loose and get ourselves, we're going to be, it's about us. It's not about our opponent. We talk about that all year. We take care of what we're able to do, and things are going to be okay. If you start worrying about what the other teams are doing, that's when you get beat, and that's when you slip up. So we're going to, enjoy this, enjoy the award ceremony because we got quite a few going to be recognized. Go grab something small to eat, and then let's come back to this business again.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
No matter what brand of AC you have, Adamson Brothers can make sure it's ready for the hot summer months ahead. Call today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Someday you will be involved in making funeral arrangements, and when you are, we would appreciate it if you would consider our funeral home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard in funeral service.
You can get your COVID-19 vaccine now at Kramer Pharmacy, your local Ottawa pharmacy at 134 South Main. Call us today at Kramer Pharmacy, 785-242-2055, or visit KramerRx.com and we'll put you on the waiting list and provide you with more information. Your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Want the truth on why I wake up looking so darn awesome? I take care of my skin. Not just my face, but more intimate skin. And when you've got incontinence, you sure need to.
Tena Intimates pads lock liquid in and are now 100% breathable to care for your intimate skin, day or night. Tena Intimates are now endorsed by the Skin Health Alliance. Visit TenaSample.com for your free sample. Kind to skin, protects like Tena.
Braves win Game 1 at the KCAC tournament by a final of 6-1 to improve to 38-5 on the season. The number 20 Braves will take on the winner of the 4 and 5 seed matchup, Oklahoma Wesleyan and McPherson. That one's scheduled for 5 p.m. So whoever wins that game, Matt, is going to have to turn around and play right again, which isn't a problem for these teams. They play double headers. But in a situation like this where you want to throw your ace, makes it really difficult for them to turn around and throw a second game.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And, you know, if you're Ottawa, what you're hoping for is a 7-inning game that's close and make both teams show a lot of pitches and wear each other down before they get a chance to play the well-rested Braves.
Matt, any final thoughts from this one before we make our way over to the baseball stadium?
No, I think Ottawa did exactly what they needed to do. They came out, they played with good energy. They swung the bats well. They didn't fall into the trap of thinking that they'd already made it to the national tournament, so they didn't have to play hard. But overall, did exactly what they would want.
Well, and looking at the score right now, the 2 versus 7, it is 13-0 in favor of the 7 seed Faber. And as Jay said, you know, teams are playing for their lives today, and Bethany, unfortunately, is getting the tough end of that. But that is already an upset. Potentially, it's in the 5th inning, so that's Bethany down to their final 3 outs. But this tournament, I mean, it is everyone playing to continue to keep their careers going.
No, you're exactly right, and you know, energy. You know, one team didn't show up today. It sounds like from what the scoreboard shows, at least.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for this one. We'll move over to the baseball stadium. That game's scheduled to start at 3 p.m., so you'll hear a little bit of music for the next 15, 20 minutes, and then Lawrence Johnson will send it back to us for Ottawa Braves baseball as they take on the 2-seed Tabor College. Final from Great Bend, 6-1 in favor of number 20, Ottawa University. You've been listening to Ottawa